Good morning, everyone. Been putting this off long enough. It's time to record. So in this video, you'll have to excuse me. I have a splitting headache today, but nonetheless, we're gonna do it. So basically in this video, I'm gonna show you my process for recording all the instruments. I'm not gonna actually edit the song in this video. The next video, it'll basically be me in GarageBand putting everything together. But I'm going to show you how I record all the instruments. So as you saw, I put a short out asking for your opinion on what key to play it in. And it seemed to be unanimous. It was either going to be C sharp or D. And really the only reason I wanted to downtune it was I just like these songs better downtuned. I like a lot of songs downtuned, actually. Like a good song that I think sounds better in a lower key than a higher one. Well, there's many out there, but there's a pop song out there, Troubled Waters by Alex Warren. When he does it live, he plays it in C sharp, but the original was in D, so it's like whoa, that wasn't right. Yeah. That was the original recording, but his live version is like... I just think it sounds better in lower tuning, which is why we're doing this one in D. It's a happy medium between D sharp and C sharp. Anyway, enough said. Let's get to recording. Now, if I had a second phone with me, which I do not, I would film me recording. But because I don't have one, I'll take my nitro. Good stuff. Now, let's imagine my coaster is my phone. Typically what I do is I just start GarageBand after I figure out what tempo I want and everything. I'll put my phone right here, and I will literally sit probably about this close to my phone as I play, just so it gets the most audio it can and it doesn't sound like it's far away. One of these days, maybe I'll try an experiment where I have the phone where you are right now and I record and just see what that does. So I know that was kind of a bad explanation, but that's essentially where I would put my phone. It's just like couple inches away from my guitar as I play. So yeah, let me start GarageBand, get my headphones in, and we'll go from there. I should also mention I only use one headphone, and I only use the headphone for the click, the initial click, which I'll explain all this in a second, but only one so I can hear out the other ear, right? Gotta hear what I'm doing. We're changing the video up. People, I've recorded for 44.5 minutes. I was screen recording, and I had my microphone turned on. You see where I'm going with this. I got a call in the middle of screen recording, so I stopped. When I went back to screen record, for 44.5 minutes, my microphone was turned off, and you couldn't hear what I was saying or anything. The point, like I said, the point in the video was to show you just how I record the instruments into GarageBand. But we're changing it. This is me editing the song. Now I will say, if you go down to the description, I have a link to the video on just how I make a recording. And in there, it explains how I record the instruments. Even though screen recording failed me again, and things were delayed and everything, you still got the picture. Essentially, all I do to get a recording into GarageBand is open up the track, like the recording style, whether it's lead vocals or narrator. I play to a click, I do the lead track. Then I open up the bass, record the bass without my headphones in, because it delays in GarageBand when you're actually recording. It delays the sound, so it's just easier to have it play through the phone, and I just play along with it. Okay? Then I quantize the bass, lining up the notes with the lead track so it sounds like it's playing in time with the lead track. Put my headphones back in, record the 2 acoustic guitars that end up being stereo. I'm so mad right now. I'm just going to put my headphones in and I'm going to record. I'm going to turn the microphone on. I'm going to screen record, and yeah, we're going to edit the song now. Stepping in for a sec. This video, what you're about to see next, it's not a comprehensive editing video. It's just giving you the idea of what I do when I edit these songs. It's a little bit more in depth than my last recording video, but I'm not going to show you the entire process from start to finish because that's going to be over a couple days and this video would be hours long. So I'm just going to show you the very bare bones basic and a little bit extra on how I really take the time to record these songs. So bear with me on this one. Okay. All right. Don't you just love when things happen? Also, before I started this, I started a previous recording. The sounds were reversed, so my voice sounded like I was talking through a telephone, and you could hear the recording, but what I was hearing, it sounded like the recording was being played through a telephone. Anyway, everything works now. All is well. So, you could see the bass up there, how it's split up. It's lined up with the lead track. It is quantized. Yeah. So, I've already got the acoustic guitars panned to the right and left, so it should sound stereo. Let's give it a little listen. Oh my goodness. You like that? Like that little walk down? The song's gonna fade at the end. Yeah, this is my favorite part. This part. I love it. I am in love with this one. Couple things before I start editing. One of these acoustic tracks is off time, and I believe it's this one. It's off time just enough. That's better. So, I should mention, you should play these 2 tracks almost exactly like one another, if not exactly like each other. Reason being, you can hear in some spots that... Let me find one. So, like, when I flick my hand right there, what I'm hearing in the right track, it's a little faster than the one in the left. Which, that's what gives it that stereo feel, that kind of open feeling, is if one is not exactly in time with the other, it gives the feeling that there's more guitars playing. So I know sometimes it might bother some people that it's not exactly the same, but I honestly like the sound of it. It just sounds more open. Yeah, I like it. Oh, what do we want to start with? Let's start with the bass. We're just going to edit this and kind of get the thumpiness of it out. I don't know, I kind of like it. Let's just give it more bass though. You see that? I'll move it. It sounds like the strings hitting the fretboard. That's just more of a thump. I know it contradicted what I just said. I don't want a thumpy sound. It's more like I don't want it sounding like the strings are hitting the fretboard. So we do that, and actually, before I do anything, double tap that just to highlight that one. Bring it all the way forward. The reason I do that is because I'm going to copy this whole track and I'm going to paste it below it. If I do that, well, actually, I'll just show you. If I were to just copy it how it was, and I come down here and I paste it, you see it's off time. So if I were to like right there, it snapped into place. But if it didn't, like if it was just ever so slightly out, it sounds fine there. But you hear that one is off time because you could hear a definitive bass in both sides. That's not what I want. I want it, take snap to grid off. Yeah, I want it like that where it's uniform, it's evenly distributed. Like that. So the reason I did that too, where I moved one to the right channel, one to the left channel, it just kind of opens the sound up a little bit more, even though it sounds like it's still right in the middle. Like if I were to offset one ever so slightly, or like change the volume, it starts to sound like it's in one side. See what I mean? So, if I undo this, is it going to change the volume or delete the track? Yeah, it's going to mess with the track. So, when I make a mistake like this, it's easier for me to just delete the whole thing, duplicate it again, copy it, paste it. Well, actually, so I move it to the front like this. I copy it, and when I paste it, not like that. When it's up at the front and I paste it, it automatically puts it in line with the other one. That's why I do that. So, and because I duplicated that track, you could see it's already panned to the right. I'm going to pan it to the left. All right. The bass is taken care of. Let's listen to the lead vocal. Lead vocal only. Let's see what narrator sounds like. Yeah, I'm starting to lean more towards using narrator just because, like in my one video on how to make a recording, it sounds a little bit more natural. It doesn't sound like it's swamped in reverb or has this weird I don't know, underwater sounding feel to it. Narrator is just like a clean sound. I really like how it sounds right now, but we're going to edit it. So, to edit something, up here in the upper left, you see FX there, a microphone. Right between there is the setting to edit things. So I come down here, plugins and EQ. I'm going to click that, go to visual EQ, and this is where I edit the sound, as you saw with the bass. Maybe more bass. I don't really want to mess with the treble. Ooh, I like that. So a lot of the times when I'm EQing things, it's really just what sounds best. That's really all it is. It's what sounds best to my ears. I like that. Now, I'm not a fan of how these sound. Oops, let's move you to the middle. Make you narrator. Let's try to visually copy that sound. I think it was something like that and that. So, yeah, you could clearly see that I don't worry too much about the EQs lining up on both of them. I could see that that's 85 hertz at, whoops. Well, 85 at negative 9.3. I mean, I could do that. I could do 85 at negative 9.3. If I can, that's close enough. That's close enough. You know, I could do something like that. What's the other one? 870 plus 2.4. 870. Whoop. So yeah, they're theoretically the same. Move you over. I think we need to take some mid out. I don't remember what it was. Yep, I knew I did that. Maybe? think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. That's all I'll say. Move you up. Doesn't matter which track I duplicate. I don't want to do a third recording just for an echo, because what if the echo's wrong? So I want to echo one of the guitars. And that's how I do an echo. They do have an option in here. Down here under Master Effects, they have an echo option. And you got things like ambient delay, 60s echo effect. I've used that before, but my favorite way of doing an echo is literally just taking another track, duplicating it, and offsetting it, and then turning the volume down. Oh, how do we want the echo? Why don't we start with the lead vocal part? Or the lead part. If I can get this echo down, then I can do this bottom one, or the rhythm guitar. And I think I know how I want this echo. I want it to be like what's the song? The Johnny Yuma theme that Johnny Cash did. I like that very delayed echo sound. It's like so this one would be like something like that. Kind of like that, maybe even more. Yeah, like that. But we turn it down so it doesn't overpower. Yeah, man. Loving it. I am loving it. All right. I'm going to bring this track up and line it up. Which I think it'd be right there. Yeah. And actually, let's move that echo into the middle. So we got that. Put you right there. Do you like that? Hold on a second. Why do I have two to the right? You got to be to the left. There we go. Are you in the middle? You are. Here we go. Hold on. You need to be muted. You're to the right. You're to the left. You're in the middle. Oh, volume. Huh. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. I moved one of the tracks by accident. That's better. One of these is overpowering the other. I'm hearing it more out of my left ear, so I'm going to turn the right one up a little bit. That sounds a little bit more even. I'm still hearing a lot in my left ear. But I don't want... We're going to actually take some time in this one to edit this. I'm going to edit it over a couple days. And I do things like listen to it in my truck or listen while I'm at work, things like that. So we're actually going to take time in this one to make it sound good. And this is one of those things that I do. It's like, does it sound like, even though it's stereo, does it sound like it's coming out of one side more? And right now, it sounds like it's from the left side. But if I put too much in the right side, hold on. I hear a lot out of the left side, but if I turn the right side up, now the left side disappears. This is going to sound weird, but I'm trying to get the sounds to feel like between my two ears with these stereo acoustics. I want to hear the acoustic out of both sides, but I'm trying to make it sound like it flows evenly between my ears, if that makes sense. So I hear it in both sides right now. But I still hear a lot of the left acoustic. And that could be because I was too close to the microphone when I did that one. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need less. If I'm in a situation like this, here's something I could do. I can actually turn the treble up on the right track. Yeah, it's that one. I still feel I'm missing something out of the left one now. That sounds a little bit better. Let's hear it with everything. So you saw I turned the treble up on that echo track. Oh, what is it? What is sounding off? Maybe I do need more treble on these. I don't hate that sound. I really don't. bass too loud? I don't know if the bass is too loud. I do like the bass though. When I'm stuck like this, I'm going to go back to, like, what is this one? Okay, that's one. I'm listening to the acoustic right now, and I'm trying to figure out what I did here. I mean, it just sounds like there's a lot of treble. Here's what I'm going to do. I think that was the move. Yeah, I think that was the move. Turn up the bass, turn down the mids, turn up the treble. Okay, that echoes too much. What would happen if I did this? That's that. bass has to be even. Close to even. That's close enough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm stumped on this one. There's something about the acoustic guitars that I don't like, and I can't figure out what it is. Oh, what if I did this? Okay. I think I know what the problem was. I believe my guitars were out of tune. The strings were dead. So instead, I did something different. I could have restrung my guitar. I didn't. They're still dead. But honestly, I'm liking the sound of this now. So here's what I did different. I got these two tracks. They are the exact same track. And I did something that I haven't done in a very long time, which is just duplicating one of the tracks, putting it below it, and you see that little gap there in the front? It's ever so slightly offset. So when we play it, you'll hear it out of two different channels, but it's still the same track. So it's kind of stereo. It's still kind of in the middle. The other thing too, they aren't panned directly right and left. They're still more towards the right and left than the center, but the sound of it now, it draws your ears more towards the center. Minus maybe... No, they're the same volume. Maybe this one needs two. Let me see here. Still a little bit more in the right side, but that's okay. I also have the echo track here. It's very subtle. I also put these on lead vocal instead of narrator so I can add some reverb to it. And it's been a second since I've done this, but I have quote-unquote drum tracks. Now, these are two individually recorded tracks. Now, one of them, like such as? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I did different. I'm loving how it sounds now. Here is what the song sounds like. not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Now, I do have a question, though. Do we want it with or without the drum? That's with. Oh, you're all going to hate me, and I wasted time. We don't need these. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I got nothing else to say. I think I like it just how it is. I'm going to try one thing. Maybe two things. What does it sound like if it was chorus? I gotta mess with that. Maybe not. How about we make it a vintage tube? Give it an electric feel. Oops. Kind of like it. I just don't know. Let's do narrator again. Yeah, maybe we leave it on narrator. And I do think those are a little too loud. Very subtle echo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have a song. Thank you for sticking through this very long video. That's the process, really. That's basically what I do to record these songs. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to go from this onto YouTube. Thanks for watching.